3-point contest at halftime, so please make sure you get your tickets and come down quickly at halftime to do that. The Board of Directors of the Bellefonte Area School District have declared all district grounds and buildings as tobacco-free. You're asked to refrain from the use of tobacco products. While we'd like for you to enjoy your time here, we would ask that you keep our gymnasium clean. At the end of the event, please pick up and dispose all trash in the trash cans on your way out. In the spirit of interscholastic athletics, we encourage you to demonstrate good sportsmanship toward the athletes, coaches, officials, cheerleaders, and fans. Anyone deemed not to be demonstrating sportsmanship runs the risk of ejection or future banning from BASD athletics. At this time, please stand for the playing of our national anthem. For the visiting Golden Eagles of Tyrone, coached by Luke Rhodes. Number 1, senior guard, Sam Crilly. Number 2, senior guard, Ashton Watt. Number 23, junior guard, Eli Wilmer. Number 3, senior forward, Drew Escala. Number 5, senior forward, Kendall Liam. And now for your Bellefonte Raiders, coached by Rick Hall. Number 1, senior guard, Ryder Hamilton. Number 2, senior guard, Peyton Bankis. Number 3, senior guard, Tanner Ebling. Number 10, junior forward, John Servant. Number 15, senior forward, Liam Halterman.
Bellefonte Area High School, everybody.
The
We're tonight.
officials
We've
for
got a
tonight's
matchup between
contest are Ron
Bellefonte and
Williams, Brad Barnes, and
Tyrone.
Mark
I'm
Dwyer.
Jacob Rudy,
Enjoy
joined
the game.
alongside Cristhian Carbajal. And tonight, Bellefonte won their last 2 after struggling a bit, looking to continue that momentum tonight.
Bellefonte really looking to protect home court tonight against Tyrone, who is a top 100 team in the state of Pennsylvania. But the way that Bellefonte was warming up, you wouldn't be able to tell them that. Luckily for us, the game is played on hardwood and not paper, and a home underdog is a nasty dog. So we'll see if Tyrone can come in here and do what they're quote-unquote supposed to do, but Bellefonte's going to have something to say about that before the end of the night.
Tyrone comes in at 15-4, also in a 2-game winning streak, a 20-point win over Bald Eagle their last time out. They're also looking to ride that great season that they're having.
And they have a lot of senior leadership in their starting lineup. 4 of the 5 guys that they trot out there are seniors, including Drew Escala, who's looking to put his mark from the tip here as he's going to jump it off.
Yeah, Sam Crilly, Ashton Walk, Drew Escala, Kendall Lehner, and Eli Woomer, the starting 5 for Tyrone, and for Bellefonte, Tanner Eberling, Liam Halterman, Ryder Hamilton, John Servant, and Peyton Vankus. And the tip goes to to Tyrone, excuse me, and they'll have it. It's Walk bringing it up. Gives off for Escala. Back for Walk, poked away and stolen. Bellefonte back the other way. And on the fast break, Vankus lays it in. Walk will bring it back up. Dishes off for Lehner. Back out Woomer. Now Crilly on the wing for Escala. Woomer again, down in the corner, it's Crilly. Dishes it inside, Walk, tied up, dishes it back out, and it comes now to the wing for a three-point shot. No good, rebound to Crilly, goes back up and scores. Inbound comes into Eberling. Now serving towards the corner, now trying to drive is Hamilton, and he goes back out and will restart the offense. Vankis for Hamilton. Nice dish down low, and the layup is good from John Servin.
A really nice, easy shot to start off tonight here for Bellefonte.
Some sloppy play that time. Walk turns it over. Another fast break opportunity. Denied, though, that time by Woomer. Bellefonte still with it, though. Servin. Back outside for Hamilton.
Scoreboard up.
Eberling. Now for Halterman. Hamilton with it again. Now Servin. Far wing Vankis. Looking for a cutter in on net. Lost the handle for a second, now dishes it off for Hamilton.
Bellefonte really keeping it slow here to start the game, not getting too ahead of themselves.
Servin trying to go down low. Hamilton collects it and is able to put the bucket in. Walk to the far corner, it's Woomer. This is it down low. Escala goes up and banks it in. His first basket of the game. Almost a trap on the inbound, but Bellefonte able to get it ahead now. That pass takes a deflection. Servin has it, dishes it down low, and can't finish. But a foul is called, and it's going to go against Bellefonte.
You see Bellefonte being really aggressive so far. You hope they don't get a little too aggressive and start racking up these fouls. But that's what you have to do to stay in a game like this, especially a team like Tyrone that has more athletes, per se, than Bellefonte. You can't really teach effort in this situation.
That foul going on Tanner Eberling, that's his first. Walk dishes it down low, a nice backdoor cut, and the layup is good for Sam Crilly.
Not really good defense there.
Hamilton loses the handle, but able to collect it, and the layup is good that time from Halterman. Walk bringing it back up again, goes to the far corner for Woomer. Woomer down low, Lehner kicks it back out for a three-pointer, and it's drained by Sam Crilly. Aggressive defense here from Tyrone. Almost a travel that time by Hamilton. A three-point shot from the far corner, no good. And the rebound down, Walk bringing it back up again. Woomer trying to drive. Picks up the dribble, now dishes it off for Crilly, who drives, dishes it off, and the layup is good from Lehner, his first bucket of the game.
That was a really good cut and assist by Crilly there, making the extra pass at the end instead of forcing up another layup.
Losing the handle, but collecting it, that time was Halterman. Bellefonte working quickly, can't finish.
Not sure what we're in such a rush for.
Crilly. Three-pointer from the wing is no good that time from Woomer. Scramble for a loose ball, and we're going to get a jump ball. And the possession will go to Bellefonte. Hamilton will bring it up. The two number ones matched up, Crilly and Hamilton. Hamilton works around a screen trying to drive. Tough shot, no good. Rebound tipped out, and it's going to stay on this end with Bellefonte.
How about now, Nick? Nick, anything?
Ball is rolled out of the gym, so we've got a little pause in play here. And now Bellefonte will inbound it, comes in now to Halterman. Now Servin. Comes to the wing for Vankis. Down low. Turnaround shot goes, that time for Halterman. A long pass to the far wing now, Woomer. Escala. Quick passing from Tyrone, and the little floater that time good from Ashton Walk, his first basket.
On my right now.
Aggressive defense again, but
Shoot.
Bellefonte able to get it across, and now Vankus setting up their offense.
Okay, make sure.
Eberling on the wing. Now for Halterman. Vankus trying to drive, he's tied up. Now dishes it out serving. Now Hamilton. For Halterman again. Eberling working off a screen, and he traveled.
Tyrone doing a really good job of staying in front of the offense there, and making them have an unforced error.
A couple of substitutions coming in for Tyrone. Ashton Emig and Landon Hamer into the game. Just under 3 minutes to play here in this first quarter. 13-10 our score. Tyrone in front. Woomer. Now trying to drive is Emig. He dishes it out to the corner. Escala for three. Got it.
It's a really high percentage, good shot. You wouldn't be mad at that even if you missed it.
Able to work through the press again, and it's Hamilton to the far corner. A three-pointer, no good that time from Halterman. And Tyrone will come back the other way with it. It's Crilly. Now for Escala. Back for Crilly again. Gets away from a defender, a little running floater, no good, and the rebound is down to Servin. Quick pass up the floor, and an easy layup that time for Halterman.
Nick, anything?
A lot of transition buckets early for Bellefonte. You really want to use those to your advantage, but also slow down on offense and be able to put together a good offensive possession instead of throwing up a shot in transition just because it's working so far.
Well, we've got a timeout with 2:12 remaining in the first quarter. Tyrone leading Bellefonte 16-12, and we will take a short break. Out of the timeout, Mason Emig comes into the game for the first time for Tyrone, and he has it. Guarded by Crilly. Excuse me, that's Hamilton. Dishes it down low that time, and Emig gets fouled on the way up. Will go to the line for 2 free throws. Chance for his first 2 points after just entering the game. Our score is 16-12, 2:01 remaining in the first quarter. Tyrone with the lead. First free throw short.
Nick, anything?
Second one goes. Bellefonte looking to try and work quickly. A double team though, and a foul. Hamilton able to keep possession for Bellefonte after he almost turned it over, but draws the foul instead. Hamilton has it. Now Grayson Coons. Hamilton again. Back for Coons, but it's stolen. Trying to work in transition. Crilly drives. Loses the handle. Coons comes away with it. The long pass ahead. Hamilton lays it in.
You would have liked Tyrone to take it out and be a little bit more patient there, which led to a transition bucket for Bellefonte.
Woomer to the foul line, and now a shot that time goes from Crilly. 9 points so far in this first quarter. Halterman trying to work quickly, but his pass takes a deflection, goes out of bounds. It will stay with Bellefonte. Hamilton Gives it off for Vankis on the wing. His shot short, and the rebound is down to Crilly. And we've got travel. Lost the handle on the ball for a second, turns it over.
Tyrone seems to be beating themselves so far, just kind of fixable mistakes. But if you're Bellefonte, you to try and capitalize on it and put up 2 really good possessions here before the end of the half, if you can get that.
Last minute of play here in the first quarter. Hamilton guarded by Escala, gives it off now for Coons. Servant down low, now gets it back. Down low again. No foul call, and the shot goes from Halterman.
Halterman got positioned inside really early there and made it difficult for Tyrone to do anything.
Lehner gets away from a defender but can't finish. Battle for the rebound. It's poked now towards the sideline. And that one takes a deflection and goes out of bounds to Bellefonte. Emig couldn't handle the pass. And now we'll see if Bellefonte holds for the last shot. 20 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Vankis. Now they go down low. Halterman puts up the shot, no good. Now Tyrone will get the last shot. It's walk for Escala. His shot blocked at the horn. And that is how we end the first quarter, a 3-point lead for Tyrone, but a tightly contested game so far.
A really good game so far, and you see Tyrone kind of not playing up to their abilities, and the exact opposite for Bellefonte. You feel like they've kind of juiced every ounce of production they can get out of their starters so far in this first quarter.
Well, we'll be back for the start of the second quarter, and we'll take a short break. Back for the start of the second quarter here between Bellefonte and Tyrone. Tyrone holding a small advantage, and they start the second quarter with the ball. It's Ashton Walk. Crilly working off a screen, now looking for a teammate. That pass took a deflection, got to Woomer though, and now it's Lehner. Back for Escala. Three-pointer for Woomer, no good. Rebound, Lehner puts it in. They do get it in now. It's Hamilton, double team.
Full court press.
Looking for some help. Almost turns it over, and now they get it ahead and across half court. Vankis to the corner. Coons' shot goes.
See that full court press threw him off, but it ended up burning him in the end.
Crilly dishes it off, and now they work it back to Walk and settle it down. To the corner, Escala steps back for three. Got it. His second three-pointer of the game and almost a turnover, but instead we've got a foul. Turned over and down low, and the shot goes. Bellefonte trying to work quickly again against that press. Oh, and Halterman can't finish.
It's too easy of a shot to miss there.
Walk, a nice pass down low, back to Lehner, no good. Now Bellefonte trying to work quickly again, but turned over again. Walk, dishes it off, Lehner out of bounds. And this one, it looks like, is going to stay with Tyrone. Vankis trying to inbound. He does get it in now. Serving ahead, and Hamilton lays it in. Walk. Comes near side now, Crilly. Back outside for Escala. Crilly again, puts up a three. No good. Rebound mishandled and now collected that time by Servin.
Good to see Tyrone get it back on defense there.
Hamilton settling it down now for Bellefonte. Coons. Back for Hamilton. Dishes it down low and now to the corner for three. Short that time from Vankis. Rebound tipped around and it's collected by Lehner. Lehner gives it off for Woomer, trying to drive. Kicks it back out. Walk thought about a three, doesn't take it. Drives instead. Dishes it off and a nice pass and finish, that time for Sam Crilly. Full court press again. Bellefonte able to break through, and it's Coons now. Some nice passing, but tied up down low was Vankis. Dishes it off, and a shot that time goes from Servin.
You've seen a couple really wide open shots from Bellefonte. In due to the full court press, you wonder when Tyrone's going to kind of nix the idea.
Walk for three. Got it. His first three-pointer of the game. And now we do see the more conservative defense. No full court press on this possession.
Force Bellefonte to do something in the half court.
Down low, a nice feed, and the finish that time for Halterman. He's up to 10 points. Walk, dishes it to the corner, and now it comes to the wing. Back to the corner, Woomer for three. Got it. Tyrone been very effective so far shooting the three ball.
Putting on a clinic so far.
Hamilton. Guarded by Crilly, and that time he throws it away. And it will be Tyrone ball.
See Tyrone almost start to lean on Bellefonte here, making them beat them. And also Tyrone hitting the three ball really makes it difficult for an underdog to compete.
A 7-point lead for Tyrone and a timeout, and we will take one as well. Coming out of the timeout, Carter Shivery checks into the game for the first time, getting his first action for Bellefonte. A quick pass down low and a turnover, though. Hamilton will bring it up.
Not great execution out of the timeout there.
Coons gets it to Shivery. Back for Coons. Now Vankis works off a screen. Gives it for Hamilton. Hamilton will settle it down and set up the offense again. Vankis on the wing. Now Coons. Comes this side for Servin. Dishes it down low, a nice cut. Unable to finish though, that time was Peyton Vankis. Walk. Nice cut down low. And a nice pass to Eli Woomer for the finish.
Aston Walk with 3 straight fantastic passes into the paint so far to get easy buckets for Tyrone.
Coons takes the pass from Hamilton. Works off a screen. Now gets it for Servin. Hamilton spins and drives. He's double teamed, kicks it back out. Servant now trying to drive. Can't finish. The rebound, nobody collected. Servant takes it away. Coons. Now for Vankus and now Hamilton. Vankus again. Servant. Now for Coons. He was tied up along the sideline. Now Hamilton trying to drive, kicks it back out. Coons is wide open for 3, can't hit it. Lehner down with the rebound. Walk. Gives it off. Now to the wing, it's Escala. Trying to drive as Woomer pulls up, comes up short. Escala comes down with it and is able to put it in. Drew Escala now up to 10 points in the game.
And that close game quickly turned into an 11-point deficit.
It's a big possession for Bellefonte. Servant trying to drive. And a tough shot, but he got it to go.
And a huge bucket.
Lead back to single digits, Walk with it. Trying to work off the screen, closely guarded though. A nice find down low, and Sam Crilly lays it in. He's got 15 points in this first half.
And you wonder how many of them are set up by Ashton Walk, who's sitting here facilitating the offense throughout the entire second quarter. If you're Bellefonte, you'd like to blitz him a little bit and make him pick up his dribble so he can't have his way with you in the half-court offense.
And someone to keep an eye on as well. Drew Escala's got 10 points. He hasn't had many touches in the game, but he's been very effective when he has.
And he's more of a threat at this point because you could see him and you know his scoring ability, but just you have to have a man on him. And like I said, they're having a bunch of one-on-one situations, and when you cut and you play good basketball, you're going to get open shots.
For Bellefonte, it's been Liam Halterman, very effective down low. He's got 10 points in the game as well, the only player in double figures.
And you'd love to get him the ball more. Jacob, if you're the coach for Bellefonte, what are you telling your guys right here to try and make this 11-point deficit a game again?
I think it's being protective with the ball. We've seen a few turnovers. We've seen some careless mistakes. Also just seen some shots that just haven't been able to fall. They've looked like good opportunities.
They're going to go at some point.
They've got to be able to finish. Vankus on the wing. Now Servant for Hamilton. Vankus again, guarded closely by Woomer. Now Hamilton on the wing. Trying to drive now, puts up a tough shot and got it.
Wow.
Nice finish with the left hand for Ryder Hamilton. Emig dishes it to the corner, and a nice cut that time. Emig can't finish though, excuse me, Woomer. Emig with the rebound and the putback. First basket for Mason Emig. Now it comes to Hamilton on the wing, mishandled but collects it. Servant to the wing, that one poked away. It's out of bounds, will stay with Bellefonte. Nice aggressive play there from Mason Emig, but just couldn't come up with the turnover. Inbound comes into Hamilton. Very close to it, over and back. Vankus now trying to drive, and we've got a reach-in foul called. That one's going to go against Eli Woomer. That's his first.
And you don't love that with 21 seconds left in the half.
That's just the first foul of the game, though, for Tyrone.
A clean game so far by both teams.
Only 3 fouls called in the game, and now you'll think Bellefonte might try and hold it for the last shot with 15 seconds. Vankus. Now for Hamilton, down to 5. He's got to do something. He's tied up, almost loses the ball. Now he does, and the half ends. So a good quarter and a half, but Tyrone able to stretch the lead a little bit there in the last few minutes of that second quarter.
It's the tale of two quarters, really, so far. You saw Tyrone looked a little too jumpy, a little too fast, a little too undisciplined in the first quarter. Whatever was said between the two periods clearly resonated in the heads of the Tyrone Golden Eagles. And we'll see if Bellefonte can get a little fire lit in the locker room here at halftime.
Well, we will be back for the start of the second half. Don't go anywhere. 16 minutes of basketball remain.
Win one of the 3 prizes ranging from gift cards for crumble cookies.
you know just how time-consuming
back for the start of the second half here at Bellefonte High School. Tyrone leading 39-28, and it was really the last few minutes of that second quarter where they stretched the lead.
They kind of let it get away from them, Bellefonte. Keeping it close through the first half, you were kind of excited and you were going to hope they were going to keep it really competitive in the halftime, but they kind of didn't capitalize on the last couple possessions. But if you're Bellefonte, you do two things. You put your chips in the middle of the table, you can kind of play with house money, and when you have your chips in the middle of the table, you can gamble and you can bet and you can get in these passing lanes and you can try to get some spark on offense with a little fast break transition offense. That's how they're going to get back in this game.
Well, for Tyrone, you've got two key players, Sam Crilly and Drew Escala, accounting for 29 of those 39 points in the first half.
And to me, the biggest story has been Ashton Walk, how he's been able to command the offense so far. We'll see if they'll be able to do it in the second half.
Bellefonte starting with possession here. It's Hamilton. He had 8 points in that first half, very effective as well. He gets it back now and now gives it back for Peyton Vankus. Back to Hamilton again. Now trying to drive, gives it off for Servin. Back to Hamilton in the corner, wanted to go down low. And now back out for Servin. Vankus again. Hamilton. Servin. Comes this side, Vankus again. Now they work it around and it's Servin. Back for Hamilton. Almost a minute gone already in this possession. Cross-court pass, and now it comes to the wing for a three. That's no good. Rebound tipped around, and it's Lehner down with it.
Even if they didn't make that shot, you like that they looked for their shot. Didn't force anything.
Walk, drives, and the layup rattles around and falls. In the corner, now back to Hamilton, that time from Eberlin. The two number ones matching up. Crilly guarding Hamilton, but now it's Liam Halterman. Servant loses it, picked up that time by Woomer, but he loses it out of bounds, and it will come this back to Bellefonte.
Feel like they missed a kick ball there, but the ball does not lie. Bellefonte gets it back.
I think it might have gone off of Woomer's shoe, which would make the kick ball irrelevant at that point. Hamilton leaves it for Eberling. Back to Hamilton, a nice cut down low, but now double teamed and kicking it back out. Now Halterman. Three from the corner, no good that time from Servant. And a nice save that time by Walk before it could go out of bounds, and he will bring it up the court. Nice pass down low to Lehner. Back outside for Crilly. Lehner for Walk. Nice cut by Lehner towards the basket, and it goes in.
Tyrone getting rewarded for good cuts so far early, much like they did in the first half.
Servant, nice dish down low, and the finish that time by Vankus. Walk, guarded by Eberling. Works off a screen and now dishes it down low. A nice cut again that time by Lehner, and he lays it in. Crilly was going for the steal, but it's Vankus, guarded by Woomer. Comes this side for Hamilton, works off a screen, gives it to Servant. Hamilton gets it back, now driving. Left-hand shot, no good, a tough shot that time. And now a long pass ahead for Woomer. Can't finish. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it's gonna stay on this end with Tyrone. Walked inbound.
He's got a wide open guy
Nice
in the
cut
basket.
to the lane. Lehner lays it in again. He's up to 10 points now in the game.
And that exact play's worked a couple times out of the inbound pass under the basket for Tyrone. We'll see if Bellefonte can learn to cover that if they want to stay in this one.
Third bucket of the half for Lehner. All have been on those drives towards the basket. Hamilton Thought about a three, now dishes it down low for Halterman, but it's poked away. Walk, trying to drive. He does and lays it in. And we've got a timeout now for Bellefonte as the lead is stretched up to 19, almost halfway through the third quarter.
Now I would say Walk's almost single-handedly done this by himself, along with the helps of his cutting teammates, of course. But Bellefonte really has got to get a guy on him before he can get and do exactly what he's wanted to do.
Well, so far in this second half, it has been Kendall Lehner making those nice drives towards the basket, and it's resulted in a couple of easy layups.
That's all you've had to do so far. And it's really beautiful half-court basketball.
A couple of give and goes as well. So that's now 3 players in double figures for Tyrone. You've got Lehner with 10, Escala with 10, Crilly with 15.
It's really been team basketball so far, like I said, which is always the nice part when you get all your guys involved and get a little bit of momentum. The whole team feels like they're rolling so far.
We saw both teams pushing the pace in that first half. We haven't seen it much here so far. We'll see if we start to see that pace pushed a little more from Bellefonte as they have fallen behind here in this third quarter.
May I throw around the word desperate, because 4 minutes left in the third quarter, and they haven't really had much production this quarter at all. I'm not sure if they've broken 10 points yet. And down 19, we're going to have to start throwing things at the wall and see if they stick.
It will be Bellefonte possession out of the timeout. Just over 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Tyrone holding a 19-point lead. It's Hamilton. Dishes to Servant. Now Vankis. Guarded closely that time by Crilly, but a foul is called. Going to get a reach in. That one's going to go on Sam Crilly, just his first. Only the 4th foul in the game.
Tyrone's still keeping their foot on the gas, though, here, not letting up an inch, even up 19.
Hamilton, a long pass to the wing. Now he gets it back. Comes towards this wing again for Halterman, and now Vankis on the outside trying to drive. They work it now to the corner, Hamilton. Kicks it back out, Servant. Leaves it for Vankis again. Halterman. Now Hamilton. Turnaround shot is good that time from Peyton Vankis. Nice pass down low, collected by Lehner. He falls to the ground, scramble for a loose ball. Escala came away with it and got it to Woomer, but taken away that time and a long pass ahead. Hamilton will lay it in.
That's exactly what you have to do if you're Bellefonte. Make it a little uncomfortable for Tyrone. Oh, no.
And now an and one that time as Lehner, another layup. He's up to 12. The foul goes on Tanner Eberling. That's his second. Couple of substitutions. Landon Hamer coming into the game now for Tyrone.
This is the first free throw of the game.
Lehner converts. Substitution now for Bellefonte. Grayson Coons checks into the game. Eberling comes off. Hamilton gets it to Coons quickly. Now gets it back. A nice cut towards the basket, but Halterman can't finish. Tyrone coming back the other way in transition. Nice pass down low, and a no-look pass that time from Hamer. Couldn't find the target, though. A long pass ahead, and a layup is good for Peyton Vankis. Hamilton driving, dishes it off Lehner. Puts up a tough shot and got it.
Good contest, though, by Bellefonte.
Driving as Coons can't finish.
They're getting their shots, though, here down the stretch.
Crilly gets around a defender, poked away, though. Nice hands that time by Ryder Hamilton. Not to give up an easy layup. It will stay with Tyrone, though. I know they say it will be Bellefonte possession.
Really good play.
Must have gone off the hand of Lehner after it was poked away by Hamilton.
getting a well-deserved break here too.
Brennan Hunsinger with it. A turnover though. Here comes Escala and can't finish. Gets the rebound though and puts it back in. Hunsinger gives it off for Servant. Loses the handle, but he was fouled.
Went for the Globetrotter assist there. We'll take anything at this point.
Coons will inbound on the baseline. Just over a minute and a half remaining, a 20-point lead for Tyrone. Gets it into Vankis. Alterman. Now for Servant. Hunsinger. Just checked into the game for the first time. Picks up the dribble. Now it's Servant. Guarded closely by Crilly. Loses the handle, loose ball. Battle for it. They dive for it, a scramble near the sideline with a jump ball. And it will go to Tyrone as Emig and Servant were tied up. Emig. Amer. Now Escala. Tried to dish it down low to a cutting Crilly, but he works back out now behind the line. Crilly, long pass towards the mid-court line. Now he gets it back from Hamer. Works
Here's
off the
this
screen.
aggressive defense we were waiting for.
Pulls up, no good. Vankis down with the rebound, a little trouble with the handle, but now it's Hunsinger. And Hunsinger threw it away. Hamilton checking back into the game, Vankis coming off for Bellefonte with 33 seconds remaining. A little bit of confusion on the substitutions. Escala wide open for three, but short was Crilly. Battle for the rebound, loose ball on the floor. They still battle for it. Tyrone comes away with it, but they can't finish at the basket. Escala with a couple of rebounds, but a loose ball, and it will stay with Tyrone with 5 seconds remaining. Carter Shivery checking back into the game for Bellefonte.
Unfortunately for Bellefonte, you do everything you can. There are bodies flying all over the floor, and you still can't end up with the ball. It just sucks there. Andrew Escala getting up there for the offensive rebound. Not much you can do.
Deep three that time, no good. Rebound, Emig can't put it back up though before the horn sounds, and that will do it for the third quarter. 56-36, Tyrone with the lead. We will be back for the start of the fourth. Three quarters down and a 20-point lead for the visiting Tyrone Eagles. Bellefonte will start with possession. It will be Brennan Hunsinger to inbound. Hamilton will bring it up the floor. Here's Hunsinger. Dishes it towards the corner. Now it comes back out, and a nice steal that time from Hamer. He drives and lays it in. Hamilton quickly to the corner. Hunsinger almost lost the handle. Now it comes towards the corner. Coons a three. Off. Rebound tipped around. Put back no good that time from Halterman. Escala. They work it to the far wing now, and it's Woomer. Dishing it down low. Hamer was tied up, gave it back though for Woomer. His shot won't go. The putback does though for Mason Emig.
Tyrone continues to kill them on the offensive boards, probably having 4 or 5 more possessions in that third quarter simply because of that.
Coons for Halterman. Here's Hamilton. Now Coons. Gets it back from Shivery. Hunsinger for Hamilton. A no-look pass, and the shot from the elbow rims out. Escala. Now Emig drives, can't finish. Here's Hunsinger. Now he's tied up on the block. Three-pointer on the way from Halterman is off. Emig down with a long rebound, and a timeout called for Tyrone. A 24-point lead for the Eagles with just over 6 minutes remaining. A lot of that coming here in the second half.
Yeah, something that must have been said at halftime really lit a fire into these Tyrone Golden Eagles. And after the first quarter, it really was a close game. It was a 1-point game, and then it's kind of unraveled here. You almost didn't expect to see almost a doubling of the score in the last 2.5 quarters.
Well, we will take a short break and be back after this quick timeout. In the fourth quarter, excuse me. Tyrone with the lead and the possession. Walk will bring it up. Here's Crilly. Works off the screen, puts up a three, no good. Rebound out to Coons. Hunsinger, now for Hamilton. Left-hand pass down low, tried to go across the basket, but couldn't.
Walk picked up his dribble there.
Has it again, now dishes it to the corner. Pass down low along the baseline. Now dish back out, and the shot is good that time from Emig. Hunsinger gets it from Hamilton. Almost a walk, but gave it off to Halterman, and now Coons. Hamilton. Comes to the near wing, it's Hunsinger. Now for Halterman. Coons. To the corner, Hunsinger trying to drive. He's blocked along the baseline, but we've got a foul call. That one's gonna go against Eli Woomer, just his second. And as we've talked about before, a very clean game, only the 6th foul call in the game.
Yeah, you really think Tyrone's been able, from the tip, to dictate and play the game exactly how they've wanted to, and that's their version of aggression. Hands in the face, almost exactly what Bellefonte should have done as the underdog. Hands in the face, not giving up an inch, and they've been able to do that cleanly as well, which is kind of the only scare when you play a game like that, is that you might get in foul trouble. They have done exact opposite so far.
1 of 2 at the free throw line for Brennan Hunsinger. Now quick pass down low, but stripped away. It will stay with Tyrone. Walk to inbound. To the wing, Crilley now pulls up at the elbow, no good. Rebound tip to Lehner and he finishes it. Now the leading scorer for Tyrone with 17. Hamilton. That pass is deflected and Lehner with a free run dishes it off and Crilley will finish it.
Defense and offense. That's all they've done all day.
Servin tried to go to the baseline where Hunsinger was making a cut, but a little too far and it's out of bounds. Walk leaves it for Crilley. Emig back for Walk to a cutting Lehner. He's blocked, but a foul call. Now we're going to go against Peyton Vankis, his first.
Walk probably has a 5-minute highlight reel of fantastic passes into the paint tonight, and it's just enamoring to see that they continue to let him have it and get wide open.
First free throw for Crilley, good. 4 substitutions now for Tyrone. Braden Parsons, Dante Novak, Mason Emig checking into the game. As well as Owen Oakes. And now Crilley will come off as well. Hunsinger on the wing, works off a screen. And now a shot from the corner is good for Hamilton. First three-pointer of the game for Ryder Hamilton. Novak. Now for Ethan Dasher, just checked into the game for Crilley. Novak again. Comes outside for Parsons. Dasher tried to go back to him, but turned it over. Drive and a foul called as Servant was going up for a layup, and he will have 2 shots at the line.
Despite the ugly score, you really like to see Bellefonte stay in the game, still go for it on offense, run really good plays, and stay active on defense. I'm not sure if there is such thing as a close 28-point loss, but if there was one, that kind of sounds like a coping mechanism.
One of 2 at the line from Servant as Logan Gibson just checked into the game. Almost a turnover, but Tyrone able to settle it down now. Here's Emig. Dishes it back out. Novak. Now for Parsons. Oakes, and he traveled with it. So turnover with just under 3 minutes to play. Hamilton, a nice pass down low. Unable to finish though was Gibson. He gets it back and puts it in.
Able to get the JV guys some tick here too at the end of the game.
First points of the game for Gibson after he had just checked in for the first time. Oakes leaves it for Novak. They work it now to the corner and it's Parsons. Oakes, a no-look pass. Emig outside for Parsons. Now to the far wing, Oakes gets it back to Emig. Working off a screen and losing the handle that time was Novak, and it's out of bounds. Under 2 minutes to play now. Hamilton will bring it up for Bellefonte. Now Coons at the foul line. A little floater. Hunsinger doesn't get the bounce, but a rebound and a putback by Gibson, and he's fouled. Will go for the line for a chance. Go to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
Gibson been active on the boards here in the fourth quarter. You'd love to see that continue into their next game, despite the record or despite the final score on this one.
A couple more substitutions for Tyrone. Logan Harpster just checked into the game. Now coming in are Carter Gwynn and Ben Walk. No good on the free throw. Harpster down with the rebound. Here's Novak. Now Dasher for Gwynn. Walk. Back to the top. Here's Dasher on the wing. Back for Novak, trying to drive. Lost the handle, and Bellefonte will take it the other way. Hamilton. Hunsinger back for Hamilton. Puts up a three. Short, long rebound that time. Here's Coons. Losing the handle that time, Daxton Krieger. Now back the other way right for Tyrone. Three-pointer on the way, too strong that time from Harpster. Good pass ahead from Hamilton, and a foul called on Harpster. It'll be 2 shots at the line for Krieger. Good on the front end. A couple more substitutions now for Tyrone. Braden Parsons checks back into the game alongside Owen Oakes. Second free throw is short and out of bounds, just 31 seconds to play.
Jacob, what do you take home if you're Bellefonte tonight? Clearly not the result you wanted, but at the end of the day, you're going to take something home.
I think you like the effort, but I think you got to clean up the turnovers if you're Bellefonte. It's what really hurt them tonight, as well as watching those sharp cuts and a steal this time. Hamilton collects the pass. Now dishes it a nice pass that time, but unable to finish is Hunsinger. Now driving the other way. Parsons is blocked by Coons. Hunsinger ahead, and unable to put it down is Krieger, and that is how the game ends. Or excuse me, that was Gibson. But that will do it. 68-46 your final score. Tyrone getting the win over Bellefonte, pushing them to 16-4 on the year. And really just an all-around team effort from the Golden Eagles. They had 3 players in double figures, and Ashton Walk just outside with 9 points, but the main distributor of the ball.
A really good offensive game. You saw them get essentially whatever they wanted in their own half-court offense, and then when you can do that, you play really good defense like they did. Credit to Bellefonte, especially towards down the end of the stretch. You saw really good effort on defense, and they were able to put something together, but in the end, it just wasn't enough.
Well, that's going to do it here from Bellefonte High School. Another win for game in the win column for Tyrone. From Christian Carbajal, I'm Jacob Rudy. Thank you for tuning in.